Ugh, ads are such poop. Subscribe to Acast Plus now to skip ads and more for just $1 a month. Click the link in our show notes to learn how. And hey, we're on Patreon too. Your support helps cover the cost of running a podcast. For $2 a month, you can get early access to all our episodes ad-free, plus bonus episodes exclusive to Patreon subscribers only. Visit patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse to sign up now. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you know what happened in the last chapter? I'm not going to say yesterday because we literally just recorded
We did.
yesterday's episode 5 seconds ago.
Exactly.
So, last chapter, what happened?
Esther. We met Esther.
And
Esther's Jewish.
She is.
And apparently she's, really good looking. And then she got spa treatments for a year.
Right?
And then she hooked up with the king.
Well, the king hooked up with her.
Whatever, yeah, that happened. But then, her and her dad-like figure saved the king from
Mordecai.
an assassination attempt.
Assassination.
Assassination.
Szechuan chicken.
Yeah,
yes.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, they saved him from an assassination. Jesus Christ. Assassination attempt.
And it was the best day ever.
Best day.
Yeah.
Ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that was Esther chapter 2.
It sure was.
And today we are going to be reading
Esther chapter 3. Okay, Esther chapter 3.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm ready.
After these events. Afterwards.
Well, they had the banquet, so the banquet, right?
After all of that plot assassination and those guys got impaled.
Yes.
After all of that.
After those.
Okay. King Xerxes honored Haman. Don't think it's over. Haman. How does that song go?
I don't know what the fuck you're trying to do.
Okay, his name was Haman, son of Hammedatha. And hold on. After these events, King Xerxes honored Haman, son of Hammedatha, the Agagite,
Just be quiet.
elevating him and giving him a seat of honor higher than that of all the other nobles.
Awesome.
I love it when Haman gets treated well.
Why does Haman get, who's Haman?
He's the son of Hammedatha, the Agagite.
But why is wasn't Mordecai the one that, saved him?
Let's find out what he did.
Okay.
I don't fucking know what Haman's getting a prize.
All right.
All the royal officials at the king's gate knelt down and paid honor to Haman, for the king had commanded this concerning him.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. But Mordecai would not kneel down or pay him honor.
Oh.
He was not having it. No, Mordecai would not.
Okay.
I don't know why. Let's find out.
Yeah, right.
Then the royal officials at the king's gate asked Mordecai, "Why the fuck do you disobey the king's command?
Right.
Whomst the fuck do you think you are?"
I thought his wife told him that he was... Okay, anyway.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Day after day they spoke to him, but he refused to comply. He was like, "You don't need to know."
Okay. I'm curious where this is going.
Me too. Therefore, they told Haman about it to see whether Mordecai's behavior would be tolerated, for he had told them he was a Jew.
Right.
And you know how everybody hates Jews.
Mm-hmm.
You don't be a Jew. They hate them.
Yeah. But
hey.
I'm trying to... But didn't Esther tell Xerxes that Mordecai...
Yeah.
Saved him?
Yes. But
okay.
The message didn't travel down to the guards to just leave that guy alone. He's good. He's good.
All right. I'm just trying to figure it out.
When Haman saw that Mordecai would not kneel down or pay him honor, he was enraged. Yet, having learned who Mordecai's people were, he scorned the idea of killing only Mordecai.
Oh. What?
That sounds like
he's gonna kill all the
extermination.
Right?
That sounds like what's that called? A genocide.
Right.
That sounds unacceptable.
Right.
Instead, Haman looked for a way to destroy all Mordecai's people, the Jews, throughout the whole kingdom of Xerxes.
Damn.
That's gross.
Yeah, it is.
He's a racist or
like
fuck.
He doesn't like one guy and he's like, I'm gonna kill all your people.
Yeah. Well, something tells me he already didn't like Jewish people.
Right, I'm sure.
And used this for an excuse.
Well, there's got to be some reason why Mordecai's not,
right,
bowing to him and shit.
Yeah.
So,
in the 12th year of King Xerxes, in the first month, the month of Nisan, the pur, that is, the lot, was cast in the presence of Haman to select a day and month. And the lot fell on the 12th month, the month of Adar. Then Haman said to King Xerxes, there is a certain people dispersed among the peoples and all the provinces of your kingdom who keep themselves separate. You know who I'm talking about, right? Yeah. Their customs are different from those of all other people. They don't obey the king's laws. I'm just saying. Just putting it out there, Kingy.
I've never heard that before. They seem to, they just don't bow down to you, you fuck.
And they don't pay taxes, and they are separate, and they're allowed to have their own worship. And,
right.
I don't
like being put in the position of defending the Israelites, but, I don't feel like there's been anything that they've blatantly done that's...
Well, the thing is they were given the same permissions that all the people in Xerxes' reign, all the peoples were allowed to have their own worship and their own town laws and shit like that.
Right.
We had a whole Q&A about this.
Right.
So, Haman's a dick.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, he continues saying, it is not in the king's best interest to tolerate them. If it pleases the king, sir, let a decree be issued to destroy them. Yeah.
Wow. And just that simple, huh?
Yeah. Just tell us that we need to destroy them.
Right.
And I will give 10,000 talents of silver to the king's administrators for the royal treasury.
Oh, wow.
So basically, I will pay you, king, sir.
To destroy a whole
genocide.
Group of people.
Wow. Do a genocide and I will pay you.
That's terrifying.
Right?
Jesus.
What? We just did a business deal.
Right.
I gave him money. He exterminated a race of people. What?
Wow.
No bigs.
It's happened before.
Yeah.
This doesn't sound like it's just out of left field.
Right.
Just
what? This is how we do. So the king took his signet ring from his finger and gave it to Haman, son of Hammedatha the Agagite, the enemy of the Jews. Keep the money, the king said to Haman, and do with the people as you fucking please.
Oh, damn.
Ugh.
The fuck?
These guys are grosser.
Right?
I say grosser because they were already gross.
Yeah, right.
Then, on the 13th day of the first month, the royal secretaries were summoned. They wrote out in the script of each province and in the language of each people all Haman's orders to the king's satraps, the governors of the various provinces, and the nobles of the various peoples. These were written in the name of King Xerxes himself and sealed with his own ring. Dispatches were sent by couriers to all the king's provinces with the order to destroy, kill, and annihilate all the Jews.
Jesus Christ.
Young and old, women and children, on a single day, the 13th day of the 12th month, the month of Adar, and to plunder their goods.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's gross.
Well, wait, how did we not hear about this in the last goings on? Remember, this is we're flashing back, right?
Yeah.
What is this?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I mean, it didn't happen clearly.
Right,
but
right.
How? Why? What?
Yeah.
A copy of the text of the edict was to be issued as law in each province and made known to the people of every nationality so they would be ready for that day. He's like, hey, in 5-6 months, whatever, we're going to do a genocide. Everybody. Jesus Christ. Okay?
Obviously, this must have been stopped by Esther. That must be why. I'm guessing that's part of why Esther has her own book, right?
She's probably going to be like, oh, by the way, I'm Jewish.
Right.
And I suck a mean dick. So are you sure you want to kill all of us?
Right.
My good sir, king?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, nobody else sucks dick like me, sir. Okay, so he's letting all the people be like, okay, gear up. We're going to do a genocide. Ready?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Okay, the couriers went out, spurred on by the king's command, and the edict was issued in the citadel of Susa. The king and Haman sat down to drink, but the city of Susa was bewildered. The end.
Wow. Talk about a cliffhanger.
Right?
Jesus.
Okay.
Just genocide hanging out in the balance here.
Yes, and I have to say, I'm going to preface this, okay? I am obviously totally against a genocide.
Right.
And I am totally against anti-Semitism.
Correct.
Okay? Now, having said all that, this is the best book of the Bible so far.
I mean, it's
still
a good story, right? Yeah,
story.
Right. And even cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Got a cliffhanger here.
Right?
I mean, granted, the cliffhanger is genocide.
Right. Which I don't want. Yes.
Right. But
I'm invested.
Oh yeah. I want to know what's going to fucking happen.
Right. This is I think the first time that I have actually said I want to read the next chapter.
Right?
Of the Bible.
Yeah.
I've never felt that way.
I need to know, but we can't.
No, we can't read ahead. So, no spoilers.
We could read ahead, but they can't read ahead.
You better not read ahead, guys. I'm not reading ahead, and I am the one reading this out loud.
I'm pretty sure a lot of our listeners have already read the whole fucking thing.
Probably.
I'm just saying.
Probably.
So
they're probably laughing.
They haven't read it like we're reading it.
But they're probably laughing at us like, huh, you don't fucking know what happened, right? And I do.
Well, I mean, I think we can safely say that there wasn't a genocide.
But I don't know what happened. Maybe there was a war. I don't fucking know.
Right.
I don't fucking know.
Right.
I didn't even know about Esther until, this thing.
This book, yeah. Right.
So, I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Maybe they killed half of them. Maybe they killed a quarter of them.
This is not just a cliffhanger. This is a cliffhanger on a Friday.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is like watching The Last of Us, and you got to wait a week for the next episode. Which, by the way, if you're not watching The Last of Us on HBO, you need to run real fast, sign up, get that free trial or whatever. If you don't have HBO, just get the free trial, and you need to fucking binge The Last of Us. It's so good.
We are not getting paid for this advertisement.
Oh, no, absolutely not. I'll let you know if I ever get paid for something that I am cheering for.
Or it'll sound like an ad,
Yeah.
Which we do have those sometimes.
We do have those, but you could tell when we're reading versus when I'm just enthusiastically saying, you guys.
Right.
It's a really good show.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that was Esther chapter 3.
Was it chapter 3?
It was.
It was Esther chapter 3.
And tomorrow is Saturday, and we'll be back with...
We will be back with Sacrilegious Book Club.
Incorrect.
No, we will be back with Q&A Saturday. That's the one.
That's the one.
Yes.
And then on Sunday, we'll be reading...
Sacrilegious Book Club. Okay.
Now you're on board.
Yeah.
Now you're on board.
And then you'll do the weekly replay.
Oh, yeah, I'll do the weekly replay.
Mm-hmm.
And then on Monday, we'll be back with...
Esther chapter 4.
All right, we got it down now.
I tried real hard there.
You tried real hard.
I had to try real hard. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Half the time, I don't even know what the fuck day it is. Not even gonna lie.
All right, guys. We're going to get out of here, and we'll see you guys later.
I'm going to go consult a calendar now.
Bye.
Yeah,
bye. Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh, my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep. We have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh, yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.